In this 15th lesson on the pentatonic minor scale, it's time for the final two measures, measures 9 and 10 of the second melody. The first three measures should be really well in hand now. We know it's a lot of work. You're traveling over 12 frets from the 15th fret back down to the root position of the scale at the 3rd fret. The second three measures should be coming together fairly well now too. And the 7th and 8th measures should be pretty well in hand as well. And all of it you should be able to play smooth and flowing and with the metronome. So let's hit these final two measures. All right, we're at the 7th fret on the 3rd string with your 3rd finger. Now you're going to use your 1st finger at the 5th fret on the 3rd string and transition from extended back to primary. So you go back 2 frets to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. Then your 3rd finger at 4th string, 5th fret. Now you're going to get your 4th finger over here on the 2nd string at the 6th fret. 1st finger at 3 on the 2nd string. 3rd finger at 5 on the 3rd string. 1st finger at 3 on the 3rd string. 4th finger at 5 on the 4th string. 1st finger at 3 on the 4th string. Back up to 5 on the same string. Then 3 on the 3rd string. Now you're going to stay on the 3rd string and do a slide up to 7. Like that. And then back to 3 on the same string. Okay, so let's talk about that slide for a second. So you're coming in to the 3rd string here at the 3rd fret. Now, where you begin the slide is somewhere around here. So I slowed it down a little bit, right? So for me, I'm starting right around the 5th fret. And so you're coming in 1 and 2 and 3. So you arrive there at the 3rd beat and hold it, and then 4th beat back at the 3rd fret. Okay? Let me walk through this one more time. So 3rd finger, 7th fret, 3rd string. 1st finger at 5 on the 3rd string. Transition back to 3 on the 3rd string, back into primary from extended. And then, where am I? Oh yeah, 4th string, 5th fret, 3rd finger. Now you're going to bring your 4th finger in at 6 on the 2nd string. 1st finger at 3 on the 2nd string. 3rd finger at 5, 3rd string. 1st finger at 3, 3rd string. 3rd finger at 5, 4th string. 1st finger at 3 on the 4th string. Back up to 5 on the same string. To 3 with your 1st finger on the 3rd string. And with your 3rd finger, slide up to 7. Hold that for the 1 beat, and then play 3 on the same string, the 3rd string, for the 4th beat. Okay? Let me play through it. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? There you go. Pause the video, rewind if you need to. Practice that slide. And then Pause the video again and practice these two measures. Count them out, smooth them out, put them to a metronome, further smooth it out, preserve your technique, use your right fingering, and then when you're ready to continue, press play and we'll keep going. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put on the backing track and I'm going to play the whole melody up against the backing track that we've provided. Okay, so you'll get to hear what it's supposed to sound like. So let me get that set up and I'll be right back. All right, there you go, second melody. Now I played it at 90 beats a minute. That's full tempo. So wherever you are in your progression in playing this melody, whether you're at 40 or 50, maybe you're at 60, between 60 and 70 beats a minute, that's good. It doesn't matter where you are. This isn't about speed. It is about playing accurately and smooth and flowing. You want to make sure your technique is being executed well, that your fingering is proper, that you're gaining confidence in your fingering of each note, that each note you're playing with more and more confidence. That's part of the additive approach. It is designed to help you gain more confidence by taking things and breaking them down into smaller parts, right? Now, if you don't have a looper and you're not yet at 60 beats a minute, go ahead and set the metronome wherever you're at, say at 50 beats a minute, for example. Play the melody at 50 beats a minute, 50 beats a minute, until you've got everything worked out, smooth and flowing, your technique is being executed properly, you're moving between the positions smooth and flowing, all of that. Then bump it up 2 or 4 beats a minute to 52 or 54, whichever is more comfortable. Then sit at that new tempo until everything is again smooth, flowing, comfortable, and well executed. This way, you're increasing your tempo incrementally, but you're doing so with a very specific goal of making sure that you're not letting slop enter into what you're doing. You're preserving your technique. You're preserving your execution, right? Now, if you have a looper, this is a great opportunity to improve your rhythm skills. Because when you're playing at slower tempos, things need to be more precisely placed in relation to the beat so that they don't sound wobbly and wonky. All right, so pay attention when you're doing that, and then play over the rhythm track you recorded into the looper at, say, 54 beats a minute. And then when you're ready to move to 56 beats a minute, record the rhythm at 56 beats a minute, and then play the melody over the top of that until you get to 60, and then you can play with the full backing track. And then in between 60 and 70, do the same thing in 2 and 4 beat increments. Okay? All right, here's a challenge. Now that you have 2 melodies under your belt, take melody number 1 and play that, and then right after, go right into melody number 2, back to back. So when the progression goes through the first time, play melody number 1. As the progression begins the second time, play melody number 2. All right? That way, you're doing them both at the same tempo and slowly bringing them up in tempos as you add the third melody and then the fourth melody, right? This is a great challenge to help you keep playing the first melody and subsequently the previous melodies. When you get to number 3, playing 1 and 2 along with 3, and then when you get to number 4, playing 1, 2, and 3 along with number 4, getting them all up to that magic 90 beats a minute, okay? And that's an important challenge. It'll help you improve your skills, gain more confidence, and increase your speed as well. It's a time-based thing. Take your time. There's no rush, okay? When you're ready for the next melody, we'll be there. See you then. Hi, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, it's free. Hit the red button down there in the lower right-hand corner. Below the video, there's a gray notification bell if you want to be notified when new content is posted, which we often do about once a week. I also have Outsmart Your Guitar over on Patreon. That channel features content that isn't included here on YouTube, so you may want to go check that out. There's 2 levels of subscription there, and we'd really love it if you became a patron and showed us your support there as well. All right? Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for your time. We'll see you soon.